See, we come to the step up to this step. Now in this step we have used sodium metal. What is this for? This sodium metal is used here for removal of Br. When it removes Br, at the same time what happens? At the same time, when it removes this Br, at the same time it reduces both the groups, both the carbonyl groups to OH. When it reduces both the groups to OH group, then we must again convert it into carbonyl group, and for this purpose we have utilized here chromium 6 as a oxidizing agent. Again oxidizes these carbonyl groups to carbonyl groups in the original form, that is carbonyl form, when it is reduced by sodium metal in presence of methanol and NH3 as a solvent. So resultant product is here at the end of the step. At the end of the step, what is the resultant product here? Removal of Br. So CH3 double bond Br removed here, and this carbon group is here. This CH3 remains as it is. So this is the structure here. Now in the next step, so this molecule is not much stable. This molecule converts into this is tricyclic form, but it converted to tetracyclic form. How it converts? See here, CH to this hydrogen. So this hydrogen shifted, electron shifted here, and this attacks here, and there is a formation of 4 tetracyclic product. So how this product form? See how it looks like. See how it looks like. So see here, this CH double bond CH2 formation. Then bond between this one and this, there is bond formation, and here OH formation. Now carbonyl here, and CH3 remains as it is. So this structure formed after hydrogen shift. When hydrogen shifted, the product formed in this manner, and this is tetracyclic product we obtain. Now at this stage, this tetracyclic product we obtain, this tetracyclic product we have to again convert this product, this CH3, either this product or another, the next product, that is C, and this. Both there is possibility of both these products may react with next reagent, that is CH3 twice Cu, copper lithium, alkyl copper lithium reagent we have used. Same reagent here, CH3 twice Cu. Maybe the possibility this may react, this one also react. So resultant product is that all the reactions we obtain the product, that is, so methyl lithium interact, react, then from this we obtain the addition of CH3 additions attacks on this one, and we get CH3 as a product, double bond O, and this CH3 remains as it is, this carbonyl as it is. Okay, so this product obtained, and from this one we obtain the product here, the scarcity of space here, so CH3 twice Cu. So from this one we obtain the product. See the structure of product here. we obtain the CH3 formation. This bond attached here, OH, here double bond O, and CH3 remains as it is. Okay, so this product we obtain this product. Now see the first, call it first or call it second. Call it second. Now the first product form readily converts into the second one. Okay, first product form convert into the second one. So we have to perform here first convert into second. So we have to try with the second one. Okay, we have to try with second one. So second one is our next product or next intermediate to react. So in order to react, we are taking this second here. Okay, we are taking this second one. I am writing here above. So second we are taking here. This second molecule. What is that second? I am writing here this second molecule. OH. Here this carbonyl group. CH3. So this is our second structure where these two CH3s are there. CH3 and this CH3. Okay, two CH3s are there. Now at this stage we have to add some reagents. We have to add some reagents at this stage. So first reagent we have used is NaBH4. NaBH4 is the first reagent we have used. Now NaBH4 is for here for the reduction of carbonyl group. Both groups are reduced. Already one carbonyl group is reduced in the reduced form, and second we have to reduce. So both becomes OH. Now in second step we have used CH3Li, methyl lithium. Methyl lithium is for removal of OH group from less remote side, less crowded side. So this OH is there, another second OH is there. So which one is having lowest crowding? So this one is lowest crowded or most favorable for removal of OH, H plus. So O minus formation is there. When this O minus formation, so this is utilized as a base. This is for reduction, and this one is utilized as a base to remove proton from OH side. Okay, so it removes proton, formation of O minus. Then O minus now attack on this silyl reagent. So this CH3, so silyl reagent we have used here is the CH3 SO2Cl. CH3 SO2Cl. So protection of one of the group or convert it into the good living group, mesithyl formation. And after mesithyl formation, the last reagent we have used is a Wilkinson catalyst, H2 in presence of rhodium catalyst, RH, PPH 3 thrice, H3 thrice Cl. Wilkinson catalyst, it is for Wilkinson catalyst. What is this for? This work of this Wilkinson catalyst is to reduce the carbon-carbon double bond as like H2PD. So Wilkinson catalyst study it in detail. The actual function of this is to reduce the double bond, ultimately form. Okay, ultimately form double bond. Now which form it takes, see, and what type of product of it. The product of the reaction is, I am writing here product first and how it obtained, that I explained. So this product formation takes place in this manner: 1, 2, 3, 4. So this one it takes form CH3 remains as it is, CH3. Now carbon group is removed from here and double bond formation is there. Double bond form and removed from here, and we obtain this product. Okay, now it is easier to prepare the longipolline molecule from this, because as we know that how longipolline form. But let's see how this reaction occurs. This reaction occurs by using all these reactions. So first, by using NaBH4, see the reaction pattern I am showing here. From this one, how can we obtain the next? From this, we can obtain, from second we obtain this structure, this intermediate. So how this obtain? I am showing. From second, we have obtained already second. From second, after NaBH4. NaBH4. How NaBH4 works? NaBH4 reduces this one. Okay. After reduction, see here, I am writing this structure. This OH form, again OH form here after NaBH4 addition. Here CH3, and this is another CH3. Okay. Now second is the CH3 allyl. What is the function of CH3 allyl? CH3 allyl remove this proton. Okay. Less crowded set. O minus is there. Now this O minus attack on the reagent, that is CH3SO2Cl. So when it attacks on CH3SO2Cl, remove of Cl minus, and we obtain the product. See how the product obtained. So SO2Cl. So mesitylation. So mesytyl formation is there. Now this mesytyl formation, this is a good leaving group now. This mesytyl is a good leaving group. Now this good leaving group, now the opening of this tetracyclic ring is there. So OH, when this bond attacks here, carbonyl formation, and this bond now broken, this bond broken, and removal of this mesytyl group. Okay, so mesitylation first to make it a good leaving group for carbonyl. Okay, this carbonyl, and then removal of this group. So after removal, we obtain product. See product here. This one. Okay, so here this CH3, after this junction CH3, then this bond undergoes breaking. This bond undergoes breaking, and this double bond formation is there. And that double bond formation, this CH3 remains as it is, and this one is carbon. Okay, carbon. So this product obtained after the treatment with these three reagents. First NaBH4, then CH3 allyl base, and then CH3SO2Cl. Okay, so mesitylation. At this stage, we obtain that product from second. Now, this is from second we obtain this product. Now, at this stage, we have used Wilkinson catalyst. So, function of Wilkinson catalyst, I told you that reduction of this double bond. So, this double bond reduced here by using Wilkinson catalyst. So, this double bond removed, and we obtain this product. After treatment with all these reagents. So now, what remaining in the structure of longipolline? How can we obtain the structure of longipolline? So longipolline structure can be obtained from this. Just removal of C double bond O to CH2. So how the bond C double bond O can be removed? Can be converted into C double bond C. So which reagents are available? So our easily available reagent for this conversion is Wittig reagent. So Wittig reagent, phosphorus halide. Wittig reagent is available, phosphorus halide available. So we have to use here phosphorus halide PPH3 double bond CH2. We know that by, I am not showing here mechanism, because as we know that very well how the conversion of carbon oxygen double bond to carbon double bond and that synthetic reaction can be obtained by using this Wittig reagent, and this Wittig reagent is phosphorus halide. We know that reaction took place via one intermediate, we call it betaine intermediate. So via betaine intermediate we convert C double bond to C triple bond C by using Wittig reagent. So Wittig reaction is there and we obtain final product. So I am writing here the final product. Identify this product and complete your synthesis. So here C double bond now converted into CH2. Here this CH3, this carbon contain CH3. So this molecule we obtained, and this is our longifulin molecule. This is our longifulin molecule. So I am giving numbering here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, this 8, 9, 10. This carbon contain number 11. This carbon given number 12. This 13. This 14, and this CH2 as a 15. Okay, so this is numbering and we obtain longifulin molecule. Okay, let's summarize all these results from starting material. So I have written whole synthesis by McMurray and Isel. This is second synthesis of longifulin from Wilkinson, Whelan-Michel ketone is our starting material. So this is our starting material. So this is starting point synthesis. McMurray and Isel synthesis. This is Whelan-Michel ketone. This ketone is here for synthesis, starting material for synthesis. So first step, we have utilized diode. What is the function of this diode? Diode is for protection purpose. So protection of the carbonyl group. Then H2PD is the reduction of double bond. The function of this is to reduce double bond. So double bond reduction. What is CH3MgI? It is attack on carbonyl, methylation. Carbonyl group, attack on carbonyl group. As we know that the function of Grignard reagent. This is Grignard reagent. This H plus is to break the Grignard reagent, and then deprotection. So two functions are there here: removal of water molecule and deprotection. It is also used for deprotection. In the second step, after treatment with all these reagents, we obtain this second product. This product. Now this product was treated with ArCOPH. This is for epoxidation. Epoxidation reagent. So epoxidation is there, and this one is used as a base for formation of enolate. So that enolate attacks and C7C10 bond formation took place in this step, second step. So C7C10 bond formation takes place in this step, and we obtain this product. Now this product, at this stage we have used H plus. What is this H plus for? Removal of water molecule. With this H plus use removal of water molecule, there is formation of double bond, and double bond this for the carbene, and this carbene formation can be enhanced by using this reagent. So this reagent, potassium tertiary butoxide, is used, and we obtain the product, that is ring expansion. This ring expansion is there. That ring expansion is next Ag plus used for removal of Br minus, 1 Br. After Na, we remove second Br, and we obtain tetracyclic compound from tricyclic compounds. Tricyclic compound we obtain tetracyclic. Second is the main intermediate from all these reactions. So this second, when treated with all these reagents, NaBH4, CH3Li, CH3SO2Cl, and reduced by Wilkinson catalyst, we obtain the intermediate, this one. Now this intermediate, when treated with Wittig reagent, we obtain longifulin molecule. So this is total synthesis of longifulin molecule from Whelan-Michel ketone. Thank you.